On a misty autumn evening, a young marine biologist named Emily sailed out alone to the edge of the continental shelf. She had always been drawn to the mysteries of the deep ocean, fascinated by the creatures that lurked where the light couldn't reach. That night, her goal was to map an unexplored trench recently discovered by satellite imagery. Her small boat cut through the calm waters as she approached the trench, excitement building with each passing moment. The sonar emitted a low hum as it began to scan the depths. Emily watched the screen intently, seeing nothing unusual at first, just the expected rocky walls and descending slopes. But then, something shifted. The sonar picked up a vast shape moving slowly at the edge of the trench, too large and too deep to be any known marine animal. Her heart pounded as she adjusted the sonar, trying to get a clearer image. But the screen flickered, static crackling over the speakers. When the screen came back on, it showed a massive, pulsating mass, something alive, and it was moving upward, toward the surface. Suddenly, her boat rocked violently, as if hit by something from below. She staggered to the railing, peering into the inky water. The mist grew thicker, and the once calm sea began to churn, waves slamming against the boat. Then, she saw a dark, shadowy figure, enormous and ancient, its body covered in slimy tendrils, rising from the depths. The creature's eyes, glowing a dull, sickly yellow, locked onto her. Emily's breath caught in her throat as she scrambled to start the boat's engine, her hands shaking. But the creature was fast, faster than anything that size should be. It loomed over the boat, tendrils wrapping around the hull, pulling it down. Emily screamed, feeling the cold tendrils brush against her skin as they slithered over the deck. She tried to radio for help, but all she could hear was static, punctuated by deep, guttural sounds, as if the ocean itself was alive and speaking to her. The boat lurched downward, the water now rushing over her ankles. She grabbed her backpack and the life raft, but it was too late. The creature's massive bulk enveloped the boat, dragging her into the black abyss below. As the light faded, the last thing Emily saw was a forest of glowing eyes staring at her from the dark. The creatures of the trench awakened by the ancient being. And then, there was only silence, save for the low hum of the ocean. As the surface of the water returned to its deceptive calm, no trace of Emily or her boat was ever found. Some say her sonar equipment recorded the sounds of the deep that night, a distorted, haunting melody that still echoes through the ocean depths, warning those who dare venture too far from shore.